I think I'm live. This is a What Sold video, even though there's not much. I didn't even count the things, but it's been a really slow week. And like I said in my last video, I had one day without any sales at all. But I've had, let's see how many. I had no Poshmark sales this week. None. And I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 items I sold on eBay. That's all week. 15 items. And they weren't really anything special. They weren't anything high price. They were just sort of, if not even, a lot of them didn't even come up to $20. So, unfortunately, it's been a bad week. It's hard to get discouraged because it's not happening. Hi, Sue. It's not happening to everybody. A lot of people this is happening to. A lot of sellers are having horrible sales and horrible weeks, but not every seller. If you go on and watch YouTube, there's some sellers that I watch all the time that this, whatever's going on, hasn't really affected them much at all. And it isn't even the huge sellers. It's mostly, I don't know what the difference is. But some of these sellers aren't, I know that they aren't listing a huge amount every day either. I know that Ronnie from Hearts Pickers, is it? Yeah, Heart Pickers. He doesn't list every single day, I don't think. I think he sort of lists in spurts, what I can tell from his videos. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But he has really good items, and he gets the highest price for his items also. But anyway, I'm just plugging along, and I was disappointed I didn't have any Poshmark sales because I have been sharing my closet at least twice a day and trying to get on each party that I can. Estelle, hi, I'm glad you're here. I'm trying to do the parties that I'm home for. A lot of them are at noontime my time. And sometimes I'm not here at noontime. If I have to go out for anything, it's usually I'm away from the house at noon, so I can't do that big party. That seems to be the one I have the most things to put into too. Like tomorrow, it'll be that preppy party with the J. Crew and the Brooks Brothers and the Polo and that. I have a lot of things for that party, and that's tomorrow at my time at noontime. So I always try to be here for that one. But some of the others that I could put a few things in, I'm not here for. But I can only do what I can do. So let's get to this 15 items that I did sell this week. Let me share my screen. Okay, Polo. This is why I buy Ralph Lauren things. I always sell Polo and Brooks Brothers and those type of items. This is a sweater, 100% linen. I love linen. This was navy blue. You can't really tell too much. It was size extra large men's. Just a pullover knit sweater top made of linen. And that sold for a best offer of $26. And that went right here in Ohio to Columbus, Ohio. So the next thing is this Brooks Brothers men's regular fit. It was a big size, 17 and a half and a 35 sleeve, blue with yellow stripes. And that sold for the sale price of $22.49. And it went to Bellevue, New Jersey. And I sold a swimsuit that I've obviously had for a while because I don't usually buy two-piece bathing suits anymore. I usually just buy the one piece. They're just easier to list and easier to measure. And the one piece do fine for me. And you can see I've had this a long time. It's on that piece of fur fabric that I had. But it sold for the sale price of $16.96. Buyer pays shipping on all these things that I have today. And that went to Bridgewater, Maine, way up in Maine in the cold. So maybe she's going on a cruise. Maybe she has an indoor pool. Who knows? But she got a nice bathing suit by Ann Taylor Loft for $16 or $17. This was a new with tags by Alia Franciscus. It was a beautiful lace dress, and it was all this heavy lace. It was really pretty, and I don't know if it had a price tag on there or not, but it sold. It was on sale, actually. It doesn't show here, but it was on sale for $16.24, and they paid shipping because that was heavy enough to go priority shipping. So she paid the $8 shipping on that. So she ended up paying $24.24, and that went to Peoria, Arizona. And she sent me a really nice feedback on that dress too. PacSun, this is a men's jeans, beige, 32 by 30. They were stretched and they're called stacked skinny. And those went for a sale price. I don't know why these sale prices aren't showing up, of $17.50, or that might have been a best offer that I sent out. I think that was a best offer I sent out for $17.50. And then they paid shipping, and it went to Bell Gardens, California. This was a brand called Simply Styled that I had really never heard of before, but I got the sweater because it was a nice long tunic. It was really soft, had a big cowl neck on it, and it went for $15.12, which was the sale price. Yeah, it was on the 11% sale I have running through today. And they paid shipping, and that went to Norwich, Connecticut. And I sold a non-clothing item. Here is one of my mugs that I bought. It's I am a nurse, I am invincible, I am tired. And I can really relate to this cup. And it sold for a best offer of $8.99. And they paid shipping on that, which these mugs are sort of heavy because it went to Spokane, Washington, about as far away as you can get in the States here. A pair of Nautica. These are women's size 30 khaki walking shorts. And those sold for $16, which was the best offer that I took. And they paid shipping, and those went to Everett, Washington, another way out in Washington. Jean jacket. this is with that group of jean jackets that I bought when I decided I needed some jean jackets in my store, in my closet. So I bought, I think, 3 jean jackets. 2 were from the Gap, and this is one of them. This is the extra large one. And then there was one Gander Mountain, which had a hole in the sleeve that I'm keeping because it fits me. I'm going to just put a patch on it. And another Gap jean jacket in a size medium, I think, or a large maybe. And it also had a hole in the elbow. Now, I'm not sure whether to just list it and show the hole or to try to patch it or what to do with that. But that one runs a little small, so it doesn't fit me comfortably, or I would just keep it. But anyway, this one went to York, South Carolina, and it sold for $20.46, which is the regular or the sale price that I had it on. And then right after that, I sold this Gap striped tank top. I have no idea when I bought this because this is something I wouldn't have picked up. And I'm not sure when I got this. I could have had this a long time. I'm not sure. But it sold for $8. I had it marked really low anyway. And they paid shipping, $4 shipping, so they paid $12 for this, and it went out to Ramona, California. So yes, Gap does sell. It doesn't sell for high prices, but Gap does sell. So maybe I better think about Gap in another light. I don't know. Charles Tyrwhitt. I always sell these shirts. They've gotten to be slower sellers now. They don't sell as fast as they did when I first got to know this brand. Of course, they probably went out of trend, and there's too many of them now out there on the market. So anyway, this went for a best offer of $20, and these are very expensive shirts if you buy them new. And this was a really nice white shirt in a size 15.5 and a 35 sleeve, classic fit. And that was a notification, a weather notification, which they're going to probably say it's going to snow, which it already is. I always get the notifications after the weather is happening. This was a pair of Helly Hansen women's medium pants. These are for extreme weather. They are for hiking and skiing, and they're waterproof. And I really thought they're very expensive pants. I thought I would get a lot more than I finally did. I've had these for quite a while, and I had them marked, I think, marked way up near $80, and I brought them down to $54.99. They were on sale for $48.94. I finally just took a best offer of $30 because there wasn't any interest in these pants for some reason. And so that was sort of a disappointment, but they went to Jeanette, Pennsylvania. Then I sold this beautiful little top. This was all velvet along here, along the front and the turtleneck, and it had sequins all over it. And the rest was sheer. And the back had the whole back sheer like that. It was a beautiful top, and it was in excellent condition. And that sold for $34.70, the sale price of it. And they paid $5 shipping on it, and it went to Logansport, Indiana. Sue, Logansport, Indiana. Do you remember that? That's where I broke my second broken arm when I fell off the Shetland pony. Remember Uncle Willard and Aunt Florence lived there. And yeah, Logansport, Indiana. So that really brought back a lot of memories when this sale came in. So that went for, what did I say, $34.70. Then this sold, it's by Velvet. Velvet by Graham and Spencer. This is an Anthropologie brand. It's just a knit black drape top, and it's sold for a best offer of $20 on this. And it went to Brentwood, New Hampshire. I'm finding that if you don't sell much and you're having terrible weeks, you tend to take lower best offers, which is probably bad to do. But, that's what happens with me anyway. All right, here's an Under Armour women's, really a unisex type top in a medium loose fit. And it went for the sale price of $16.90. And that is going to Naperville, Illinois. Now I did sell, I sold one, let me get back here. I did sell a pair of pants right there, a pair of Brooks Brothers men's wool pants. They just haven't been paid for yet. I sold them today. And I don't have a slip for them. That's why I didn't show them. But hopefully I'll get paid for those today. But yeah, I tend to panic and take lower offers when I'm not selling much, which is, I probably should hike up my prices instead. As things come up, Susan A. Wells says that sometimes works. If the things are coming up on your list of things that are going to, especially when you have a sale on, it'll say how much time is left in the sale. And like all today's, it'll give you, there's 2 hours left, there's 3 hours left, or whatever. She says instead of lowering prices at that last day, sometimes raising them a little bit will help. Sort of puts an urgency on the item. So I think sometimes you can do that. Or remove the sleeves and make a vest. That's an excellent idea. Bumblebee, yes, you should live here. You should. I wish you lived in here close to me. Yes, I could cut off in that denim jacket. I could cut off the sleeves and make a vest. You're absolutely correct. That is great. Yeah, I am getting better at refusing the lowball offers, only because they make me mad. And I won't take lowball offers, or I counter back at just under my price, just like $1 or $2 under my price. But I don't know. I was going to ask you, Bumblebee, if you think that there's some things on the Poshmark closet that are really low prices that I don't know if there's some things in my closet you think I should get rid of, take out of there. I don't know. It's getting to be an awful lot to share. I have over 500 active listings, I think now, and that's a lot to share. It takes me about 40 minutes each time. Sometimes more, depending how fast I'm going. But yeah, I listened to what's her name? See, I'm having one of those days where I can't think of people's names. The Poshmark seller, she's called Boss something. Her name is. She goes by one name, She's blonde and has that beautiful blonde hair that goes over one shoulder. What's her name? Anyway, I listened to her YouTube videos, and she was talking. I listened to the one on jeans, and she was telling the brands of jeans that she sells really well on Poshmark. And so I have several of those kinds of jeans. So I am going to go through my eBay store and pull those to cross list them. And one of them was Not Your Daughter's Jeans that she sells really well. So I know I have a lot of those. And I'll have to go back and listen to her again. Have you tired of relisting? No. Relisting? You mean cross-listing? No, I'm not tired of that. I sort of enjoy doing that. Yeah, I'm more tired of sharing my closet. And of course, I don't think anybody loves listing. And that's the one thing I always put off. You should have heard me before coffee. Well, you see that I've had some belly problems in the last couple days. I won't go into it, but I have laid off the coffee for just 2 days. This would have been the third day. And, tired. Tired maybe. Yeah. So I was starting to get that caffeine headache, which I get if I don't drink coffee. So this is my first cup, and this will be on day number 3. So it's not going to be great for my stomach, but I had the headache, the caffeine headache is horrible. So I don't want that. So made myself a cup of coffee, and boy, does it taste good. I've been drinking herbal tea. Yeah. Yeah, I want to share my closet at least once more today. I did a small party, which was the Michael Kors. I don't have many Michael Kors things. I have sold several of them, but the active ones I don't have. I'll have to start looking for Michael Kors more. But I do, if I see it, I do pick it up. And I'm aware, I went through and read the parties and what's in the parties. So actually, I should take that list when I go thrifting, and I should take that list in the stores with me. I know what's on the preppy party. I'm pretty good at that one. But I'm not sure of everything that's on the other ones. So I know I don't have anything on the Gucci party. But anyway. Yeah, so it's been a super slow week. It's hard to keep motivated, and it's hard to keep not from getting all upset about your store. You could share some items in closet less. You mean the lower priced items and just share the best ones? I could do that. I've thought of doing that, actually. But some of the things, even on eBay, I've thought of taking some things. I've had some things going through recycling on auction several times, and there is just no interest. So I think I'm just going to pull those items and just redonate them, actually. And some of them I thought would sell, because a few are Victoria's Secret bras. I don't have them on Poshmark. Maybe I should just pull them off eBay and put them on Poshmark. I don't know. I'll have to look up to see what Victoria's Secret bras sell for. There's probably a million of them. But Yeah, so that's where I am. I have a basket full of, I think there's 6 more things I have to list of what I photographed, and I'm going to list them out on my laptop tonight instead of from in here. Whichever chair that I'm sitting in that doesn't hurt my back as much as where I list from. Just leave them there. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose everything will sell sooner or later. I'm thinking maybe I should take them off of auction. But I have I have a lot of free auctions. That's why I've just been recycling them on the auctions, because I don't do auctions and there's only like 7 or 8 of items I have on auctions. So I don't know. I could change the price and put them at 99 cents and put like $8 shipping. I don't know. The bin pickers, I think that's what they do a lot. But they also have a lot of their auctions going at $4.99, and that's what I started doing. I did auctions at $4.99, and then I put a $4 shipping on them. So, yes, I'm terrible at keywords. I just describe things blank, 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 and I'm not good at keywords. Yeah, how are we going to do that? It's because I'm not a fashion person, really, at heart. I don't know. I know I should read other listings, right? All right, well, that's about all I had to say today. Not much going on here. And I'm hoping that I feel better this next week. And the weather's not bad. And I'm going to, when's the next time I'm on here? A Wednesday for sure. And if I do anything different in between that I can photograph or I can record, I'll put a recorded video on. But I don't know. Wednesday's my could be anything day. Sometimes it's just tea time with me, conversation. So I will close. Thank you, Bumblebee, for stopping by, and Sue and Estella. Thank you. And I will close for now and see you next time. Bye.